Okay, I believe we are live now.
Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for staying put with us. Thank you for sharing our videos. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. We're back again with reaction, regarding the matches that took place over the weekend, and of course, we'll be previewing also matches that are coming, within the week. We'll see Man City also play this week, I think by Wednesday, and then on Friday we'll see Liverpool play Aston Villa, and then among many other games on Saturday. So please keep a tab with us. Of course, on Saturday we'll also see um, Chelsea playing final with Man City FA Cup final. So yeah, quickly let's just do a roundtable. On Saturday they started this blockbuster match of Liverpool Chelsea, and I know me personally predicted 3-1 in favor of Liverpool. I don't know, Kingsley, what did you predict, and what do you think about that match? Very fast.
I believe I predicted that Liverpool were going to slightly win the match, but I was also expecting that match could end in a draw, but I was predicting Liverpool would slightly win 2-1. I believe I predicted 2-1, so but it ended 1-1, which was not too far
2-1.
from my prediction. You didn't even give any chance to your team, Chelsea.
I don't think it's any of your business. Just mind your business, because I didn't come to this live today to laugh with you. You understand?
I
Yesterday I
know,
was
I know,
not happy, and I'm not still happy.
I know why you are sad. I know why you are sad, and I know why you are crying. We'll get there. We'll resolve your issues later.
It's because I was
Listen.
not here. Maybe that was why Mark was not confident.
So, Babs, what was your score
predicted a
then?
draw for that game.
On Liverpool
No, I was not
Chelsea,
here,
I
but
also
I expected a draw.
I predicted
Okay.
a win for Liverpool 2-1, but
Okay. 2-1.
and I heard you say blockbuster match. What was the blockbuster
It's supposed to
the
be a
match?
blockbuster. Liverpool and
It was
Manchester
supposed to
meeting.
be, but
Liverpool and
eventually
Chelsea.
the reality was
I
that it was
I
not a
don't know
blockbuster
why
match.
this guy, this Man U guy, are choosing to be so, I don't
It was
know,
a boring
radical.
match. When I saw the game, I was like, "Oh, these two useless
I don't think
teams."
I don't think it was a boring man, because Chelsea played very well. Chelsea played very well. Give it to them. They played very well. So Pelumi said
Why
that
didn't they win? Why didn't they win?
leave that one. Sometimes you win some, you lose some. Why didn't Man you win your game too? Please, let's not go there.
We've
Pelumi,
qualified for Champions League. I've
what
sealed
did
my third
it?
position.
Pelumi,
What
please
else do
take
you
over
want?
this podium, because this Man U guy, oh my God.
What else do you want from me?
You
Next
are
season I'm
muted.
going to Champions League. So
Pelumi, you are muted, please.
Oh, sorry. So it was a fair game. Like Chelsea really stood up to the occasion. There were some couple of goals that was cancelled. So I think it was a fair game, and I expect them to keep up with that performance. And challenging you, that Chelsea Liverpool, how is that? How is it not a blockbuster match? If not for they said it's condition that make crayfish then. That's why Chelsea and Liverpool will be playing, and Arsenal and Man U fan are just like, what? These two meet
blockbuster. What is
opposite.
the blockbuster in the match?
Not
Uh,
your fault.
like he quoted a palace saying, is what that make a fish bend, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Had
it's,
it
I
been
don't blame
it
you.
ended like 3-1 in favor of
Mm,
Liverpool, I would have
Exactly.
agreed that it was a blockbuster match. But 1-1 Liverpool Chelsea.
mm. So
They
yeah,
even allowed you guys to score. I mean,
anything you want to say,
No,
you can say.
we
So
had some
we
couple of
saw,
nice attempts,
yeah,
honestly.
and I think that is what is giving Pelumi confidence that we'll be winning the FA Cup.
you guys probably
Probably.
played against a weaker
No, no, no,
Yes,
no,
Liverpool
a weak
team.
Liverpool
no.
team. The
Don't
Liverpool
say,
team did not have a
don't
couple
say it's
of
a
their
weaker.
stars.
I won't
Their
take that.
forward line was weakened, so they played
Mhm.
against a weakened Liverpool team,
We
obviously.
No,
played against a
I
what
weakened
has
don't
side.
Liverpool
know.
been playing this season?
I don't see reason why Arsenal and Man U people will sit here and start gaslighting us or telling us things to follow
Which
about
Liverpool
who
game
will
is
beat
there?
Gaslight
them.
who?
Yes, that's right. We are
I
telling
don't
we are
understand
telling
why
you
they
the
will
truth.
say that we're
Salah
playing against
injured,
this
Ekitike
thing.
not playing.
What has
It
Salah
does
done this season?
it
What
doesn't
has
matter.
Ekitike done
What
this
has
season?
His
exactly.
presence alone on the pitch is enough.
Who?
Please, guys, make una mention who abeg.
Who alone
Make
on
una
the
leave
pitch?
more hear word.
Salah.
When it comes to Chelsea,
Salah this
you raising
season.
your wings.
We even thought Liverpool have sold him.
Exactly. Oh. See
So
this.
maybe Salah was on the pitch or not. Nothing is changing in that game. In
Babs,
fact,
you have
football
to
would
be
have
very
changed. The
careful.
Chelsea would
We'll
have
kick you
won.
out of this studio. You are causing nuisance here because Man U is
What
not
was
Man,
nuisance? You
Man,
guys
See
are
how
Man,
this,
useless.
see how things
Agree.
is just looking
You
at
played
me. Look
against a
at
weak
this.
Liverpool side. Agree.
This is just looking like from the
what type
top of the
of
table.
problem
Look at
is
all of
this?
them. Look at all of
Kiss the
them.
please help me kick this Man U guy out for 10 minutes.
You played against a weak Liverpool side.
It's
You
it's
you
telling
you
it's telling you
claimed
this.
your
It's
team
telling you
played
this.
well.
Although I expected Liverpool to defeat you guys because defeat Chelsea because of the current form of Chelsea. But I was also at the back of my mind. I was also expecting that because it's a kind of like a big teams, two big teams playing. That the match might,
Just one big
sometimes
team.
form. Yeah,
Just one big team.
sometimes form usually goes out of the window when such teams play. So I was not surprised with the result anyway. Like it ended 1-1. But that does
I
not
feel like
dispute the fact that you played against a weakened Liverpool team, obviously.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you coming from an Arsenal fan that robbed yesterday to win. Let's move. That night we saw Brighton winning their match 3-0 against Wolves.
0.
I think I predicted 3-1 for this match, but yeah, it ended
Somebody
3-0.
predicted 3-0, I think.
I predicted 3-0.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's very
I
okay.
thought
good.
you also predicted
Oh,
3-0
No,
Kingsley.
I predicted 2.
Oh,
okay.
I said 3.
I predicted
So
2-0.
then we saw Beaumont winning that match 1-0 with 2 red cards, like both sides got red card, Fulham,
Yeah,
That was a blockbuster match.
exactly. That
Because
was
I
the.
was following the game.
You can say whatever you want to say, but I don't care. So we also saw Sunderland holding down Man U, like I said in that. I think I actually predicted draw also, or you guys predicted draw.
I predicted draw,
So
yeah.
I predicted draw too.
yeah. So I think most of our prediction were just coming in. Maybe if our followers, if you're following, try to be following some of our prediction. But if you bet, don't say it's also if it's on you.
No,
That's
not
a
a financial
disclaimer.
advice.
Exactly. Then Manchester City, yeah,
Not a financial
rumpled
advice.
Brentford 3-0. And I know that Kingsley will have to say something because I think he followed the match keenly and he said there was some kind of robbing. Please go ahead, Kingsley.
Of course, now the referee decisions. Obviously, there were a lot of controversies in that game. Penalties that should have been awarded to Brentford were denied. Red card to what's his name, Nunes, the defender, was avoided. Last man and foul, they were not awarded. So obviously, we know how City has always done it in time past. But this season, yeah, we are matching them band for band. Wherever they go, we go with them and beyond. So that's what we are going to deal with them this season. We'll get to our game, so you understand why
Guys, man,
why the internet is on fire.
guys, our followers, I hope you can see the way yours truly is so confident and everything is just shining today. The guy is good to win. The guy is so happy. Yeah,
Yes. It's good to win. You understand that for out of all of us here, I was the only one that won my match. The other guys, they scrambled to 1 point, and we are not on the same league. We are not We are not going for the same objective this season. So obviously, the difference is clear.
Yeah, you have the whole show today to make mouth. No problem. We'll come back to this. You will cry. Don't worry. Burnley, we saw Burnley hold down Aston Villa yesterday 2-2. Burnley that are already in relegation, but they gave Aston Villa the match for
That's
their
an
money.
interesting match. That result is very vital. We will talk about it later.
Then we saw Crystal Palace also holding down. Everton holding down Crystal Palace in their home 2-2. Of
Yeah.
course, at some point it was Everton that was leading 2-1, but then Crystal Palace were able to come through. And then we saw Nottingham Forest at that dying minute equalizing 1-1 with Newcastle. To keep their relegation battle afloat. And then we saw the last game in the evening where a lot of controversy. That was the biggest controversy that VAR has ever gotten in the whole of Premier League. Arsenal beating West Ham to a long goal of 1. Baz, what do you think about that game yesterday?
It was obviously rigged in favor of Arsenal. What they did all through the season, when it got to their turn, when it was not in their favor, they overturned it. So they are the biggest fraud in the EPL for this season. And
The
it's obvious
biggest
that the
goal.
FA is supporting them to win the league. They are backing them to win the league.
Hmm.
So I wasn't really disappointed because it's Arsenal. They always get whatever they want.
But do you think that West Ham deserved like an equalizer in that match?
Of course they did. They deserve it. They
Okay.
deserve an equalizer with the way
Okay.
they approach the game, and also the manager was, I don't know what he did. Why did he bench Callum for a long time?
Yeah, Wilson. Yeah,
I don't know. He should have introduced him early in the game and probably would have come up
made
with a
some
goal.
impact. Yeah.
Yeah, earlier before. But as it
Yeah, so we
is,
saw we saw the big fraud in the EPL this season, stole away that winning, and life goes on. Do you watch the match? What was your take? Quickly.
Well, like when the at first when the goal went in, I was, especially for Arsenal, it was died like you see that Arsenal was struggling honestly in that game also to score, and I was thinking it would end in a draw, like a goalless draw. But when Arsenal scored, I was like, okay, at I think 83rd minute or so, thereabouts. And I was like, okay, I give up. Then just for me to see again, Newcastle scored, but the goal was a bit controversial.
West Ham.
Now, regarding that goal, the the thing is, FA Cup, like FA, EPL, Football Association needs to really go into next season. We need to have some ground rules right from the start of the season. Throughout this season, everybody has been complaining about what Arsenal has been doing. They block the goalkeeper, and especially when they have corners. It's what they were known for probably more than like three third of this season. And I don't know, your goals, more than half of it maybe has come from such kind of devilish tactics where you hold the keeper, you try and strangle the keeper, and they've been counting it for goals. So now when the tide turns, suddenly we now see, oh, so they push keeper, so you can drag the keeper, is not allowed. Whereas this is the same thing that has a team that started it literally throughout the season. Everybody was literally complaining that this kind of football is not good. And now the season is almost wrapping up, and then they're saying the rule has changed, that you can't touch the keeper or whatsoever reasons why they canceled that goal. To me, I'm not really happy because I really wanted, like, I'm not 18 us now, but I don't just want them to win the league. So
So what is the difference? What is the difference between you not wanting them to win the league and you are not an hater of Arsenal? Because I don't understand. If you want to
no,
be an hater of
you can't.
Arsenal, you come
For
out with your
example,
full chest.
I don't hate them, but I don't just want them to win the league. So it's like I like them
But
to just be
not wanting
second.
them to win the
I
league,
like them to retake the bottle FC. I like them to just keep
not
bottling and
wanting them to win
bottling.
the league is equivalent to hating them, my brother. Case in
No,
point.
no, you can like somebody to just be there. Don't be over ambitious. Don't try to win the league. But honestly, I still believe in the remaining games. We'll make our predictions and let's see. Let's see.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
yeah,
that
yeah.
they will draw.
Everybody's entitled to a belief system, yeah. So just through the
They
place, your
will
quick
draw.
reaction, yeah. Exactly like it.
I'm just smiling and laughing at all
I know
your
you
reactions
smile.
and comments. You know, this past weekend has been dramatic, and even up to this morning, I was still seeing a lot of reactions from rival fans, which is expected. Every of our games this season has been keenly watched by all rival fans, and they look out for whatever they can pick out from these games, and they try to, create talking points from them. But unfortunately, like Pelumi has been doing, hating on us, he does not want us to win the league. And he's going to be there. He will watch us win the league, and we will give him part of the celebratory drinks. We will give to you. Don't worry, we will invite you for our parade. We will give you drinks, all right? Because I know you have not tasted that for a couple of years now. By winning the, we will give you. We will invite you because we are not like you. But anyway, regarding that match, the match was the referee started by some dubious decisions, allowing West Ham to get away with some tackles that you will not expect. And when it mattered most, VAR had to correct his original wrong decision
Don't
that he
go
made.
there. Don't go
So,
there.
no, let me finish. Let me
Don't go
finish.
there.
He made a terrible decision by awarding that goal. But VAR, for what it is, we think this is why we needed VAR in the league, you know,
But that's not
because
be consistent. That's
because
it.
of
That's
such
it.
because of such obvious and terrible decisions that
When it
referees.
works for you, yeah.
No, no,
Exactly.
no, it's not matter of when it's working for me.
No, even their manager changed his
when
words.
they get the decisions right, yes, it is what it is brought for. When they get it wrong, we will sit down here and talk about it. And we can all argue and hate on Arsenal, but the truth is that was that decision a correct decision? Was the player impeding the goalkeeper? Yes, it was impeding the goalkeeper. And you talked about Arsenal scoring goals from similar fashion. I asked you guys, show me evidence of Arsenal players grabbing the goalkeeper when when the goalkeeper wants to catch the ball. And now up to now, what all I hear is cricket from you. Cricket. Look at him there, Man U fan. The first game of the season, he was giving me one doctored picture of a player's
Which doctored picture?
of player and the keepers coming together, telling me that this was enough evidence. Oh man, please go back to your editor and tell him to do a better job. Okay.
I understand. As long as it works for
So
you, it's fine.
Don't come to me with those kind of pictures, right? Go and watch that game again. We see that your goalkeeper was flapping all over the place. He couldn't do anything. But you saw the evidence of the game between Arsenal and West Ham yesterday. You saw the player. He grabbed his neck and his hands on the goalkeeper's hand. It was obvious. And then from behind, they were also pulling his shirt from behind. That was obvious. There is no goal Arsenal has scored this season from corner kick that you see Arsenal players holding. You can stand in front of the goalkeeper. That is acceptable. You can stand, hold your ground against the goalkeeper, understandable. But you putting your hand on the goalkeeper is never acceptable. And there is no evidence of Arsenal scoring those kind of
But there
goals.
were several occasions where you guys held the goalkeeper and scored.
Oh, no, there was no. That's why I
Arsenal.
said there was no. Yeah, there was no.
Okay.
You hold the goalkeeper. You only block the goalkeeper. You don't hold the goalkeeper. You are allowed to block.
Oh, so you can
Oh,
block.
so blocking goalkeeper is allowed. No,
Okay.
Of course, it's allowed.
No one. Let's move.
And every one of us, our teams have scored from blocking the goalkeeper.
I don't think so.
No.
I will never sit and allow you to
Chelsea's
categorize all of us
corner,
as evil.
this not
You
really-
have.
How
The only reason why you do not
I have
you
more
are not
good,
talking about
good
it is because your blocking of the keeper has amounted to nothing at the end of the season. That is why you are here crying, because our blocking of the goalkeeper has amounted to us winning the league.
Oh
now.
boy, kiss the game.
Wow.
So you are
Just
upset, you are jealous.
the
You are only jealous.
As long as it works for you, it's fine. I understand.
Exactly.
Next
As long as
season,
it's over you, don't generalize it. Don't say that. Oh, man, you enjoy.
don't generalize.
Enjoy from
You have.
Next
don't
season,
enjoy from
Manchester United will come up with their own winning strategy.
Come up with it. If you
This
come up
time
with it,
around,
if you come up with it, we'll all come out. I will clap for you when you come up with
This
it.
time
I
around,
will
man,
not cry like you.
you this time around, grab it, run away with it.
I will
we
not cry like you.
grab it, we snatch it, and we run away with it. Next season,
Exactly. Do whatever you want
next
to do.
season,
When
we tell our boys punch their goalkeeper, punch him in the face.
the whistle against you and disallows your goal, you won't complain as long as the rules are
You know,
followed.
we would have seen the referee the same way you guys have already seen the
No,
referee.
we don't do that. If that's your pattern, that's Man U's pattern. Arsenal don't do
Okay,
that. We
so
allow the referee to decide.
that was a very good match yesterday, and yeah, congratulations to Arsenal in advance. I wish you guys all the best. If you go ahead to win the league, so be it. If you don't win the league, so be it. I don't have time again for you guys. I'm tired of you
You're
winning.
tired of hating. Are you tired of hating?
I'm not tired of it. I'm tired of you winning games in the wrong way. That's all.
You are tired of hating. It must be so
winning
painful.
games the wrong way.
It must be so painful for rival fans to tune into Arsenal match when you want to watch Arsenal match. At the end of the day, Arsenal wins the game. Is that not painful? How do you guys learn it?
We saw yesterday night a Clasico, Barcelona trashing Madrid 2-0 and winning the league. Any reaction regarding that?
There's nothing surprising about that match. It was going to Barcelona were going to win, so they won.
They
the
were
match.
going to win. Mbappe was not.
Yeah, but Real Madrid are in crisis. You know, they've allowed their players to take the reign in their team, in their club. So that's what you get. The same thing that Mbappe was doing when he was at PSG. When you allow players to take the reign in a club that you get this kind of a team. So that's what's happening at Real Madrid. Players fighting each
Xabi
other.
Alonso fought against it, but
He tried to change, yeah, he tried to
didn't win.
change it. Yeah, he tried to change it, but fortunately, the management of Real Madrid, they decided to side with the players and they
They
sacked
backed the
him.
players.
Yeah, they backed the players and they sacked him. So this is what you get. This is the repercussion of it. So it's not surprising that they are in disarray.
To me, I think Alonso is not a good person to even make that culture change because he was a player in that in that same Real Madrid, and he understands the player power play at the club. I think maybe what the club is trying to do now, maybe it's a rumor, I don't know, trying to bring Mourinho back. At least is one of those coaches that doesn't really care much about players'
Players'
influence
egos.
or can manage. I think I will use the better word. Can manage those top players. He could come back, maybe not win trophy, but at least try and restructure the culture, and then someone like
I
Klopp
doubt
could come.
Mourinho will not come and change any culture at Real Madrid.
He's coming to win the league or
Exactly. That's what
maybe
Mourinho
Champions
does.
League.
Mourinho does
Mourinho
not
is a
change any
winner.
culture. He's just a winner. But unfortunately, this Mourinho, this version of Mourinho they are going to get, I don't even think he can win the league anymore because the current
Yeah.
Mourinho they are getting now is the different Mourinho that of 10 years ago. You know,
You can't say that. You can't say that.
yeah,
It happened to Ancelotti.
the way football is.
Remember, everybody has written Ancelotti off, even to the point of him taking a job at Everton. He
Actually,
came
you
from Everton
shouldn't
back
you
to Real
shouldn't write
Madrid.
Mourinho off. You shouldn't write
He
him
went
off.
on a
So
winning,
that is left to be seen when he
yeah.
comes. Yeah, if he eventually comes. But one thing
Yeah.
I wanted to ask quickly is that do you think that Rashford should stay at Barcelona or he should go back to Man U? Has he done well? Yes,
from
anyone?
from the
Well,
perspective of
they won the league, right? Barca won the
Barcelona.
league, so he has done well in Barca. I think the thing is they don't have the money.
He should stay.
Barcelona is not the club that just spend that much on what Man U is demanding. So it's either Man U lower the price or he works back into.
Is it the transfer fee that is the issue or his wages?
I think both, right?
Yeah, for the transfer fee, I think the transfer fee they can work around it, but I think the wages is where they might really have a lot of issues because most times I don't understand.
No, I'm hearing some speculations that
What?
I think transfer fee or both.
Transfer fee, yeah.
Okay.
That is left to be seen. So on Saturday, Chelsea will be meeting. Let's deal with FA Cup before we preview the Premier League. Chelsea will be meeting with Man City in the final. What do you think about that game and who is going to come out on top? Kisley.
Of
Why
course.
will you ask Kisley first?
Like I predicted before. Because he knows that most times when I predict these big matches, they always come to pass.
I don't think so. I will sit there. I agree that it's because of that. No, it's a random. I can't give you that immense power. You don't have that power, sir.
Chelsea fans, don't worry. I got you. Don't worry. I won't bash you. But you are going to lose the match anyway, despite everything.
Bad guy.
You are still going to lose. You are still going to lose the match, but you might not lose it scandalously like I predicted initially. You will still lose the match. Man City, because Man City are going to lose the league. In fact, we gave them a dagger yesterday, so that will hurt them, and they are going to lose the league. So their only consolation is for them to just win the FA Cup. So obviously, Man City are going to win that game against Chelsea in the FA Cup because currently Chelsea, you are not Chelsea as a club currently. They are not just in the right frame of mind. You know, I don't see how they are going to win Manchester City, and the extra motivation that Manchester City will come into that game after losing the Premier League is going to be something that will give them an extra push to win the FA Cup. So
Just
I
call
predict. I predict 3-0. 3-0.
3-0 Man City
In favor of
wins.
Manchester City,
Wins
yes.
the FA Cup. Babs,
In an FA Cup final,
Babs, go ahead.
Hello,
Babs.
Babs, can you hear us?
Man City, Chelsea, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, can you hear me? Okay. FA Cup final, I think it should be a blockbuster. And I see Man City trashing Chelsea 3-0.
Man City trashing Chelsea 3-0 to leave the FA Cup. Life goes on. Please go
Yes.
ahead.
God, it has gotten to a point that guys are predicting like the goal difference 3-0 in a final against Chelsea. It's you guys are really really undermined. I know we are going through some tribulations, but final I've never seen any Chelsea final go that way, no matter how bad Chelsea is. So to me, Chelsea is going to win a very tough game. If we are not going to win by penalties, I see us winning 2-1.
2-1. 2-1 Chelsea leave the FA Cup. Yeah, this game is a make or mark for Chelsea because if they win the match, they will go directly to Europa League.
Exactly. Thank you very much for reminding me.
And Man City already have the players in Champions League because they are not going to win the. I don't know. I don't want to conclude, but I don't see Man City winning the league. For instance, with this game that the one club won yesterday, so it's a tough moment because Chelsea
Don't
have
make them too
some.
happy, please.
Chelsea have some few people that are injured. I don't know if they will be back. Some people are doubtful from the last man. Neto was not there. Yeah, Garnacho is not useful, but sometimes it can be useful. So I will also give it to him. Garnacho was not there, and Estavo is not back yet, But I think Reece James is back, and now we have Cowell at the defense. So he's going to add some sugar to the defense. And I think the pair of Caicedo and this guy, Andre Santos, it worked well over the last weekend with Liverpool. So, and we have James. James is back now. So if the guys, and then Palmer, of course, Palmer is there doing his thing. He's not been great this season, but we hope he will come back strong next season. For me, all I see in Chelsea is that if they can come with their A game, with what they play over the weekend with Liverpool, with the improvement we've seen so far with that game with Liverpool, they should be able to win the match. I want them to come with this level of confidence that, hey, we know that we're not going to make it to top 5 or top 6 again. They should just zero their mind about top 5 or top 6 in the league and come with the
They
mindset
can
that,
still
hey,
make top 6.
Yeah, they can still make, but I don't want to be living in.
They're not interested in that. Just win every.
If Chelsea can play with their hearts,
no. You can't come in now. You can't. You can't. I will sit there a lot of you now to come in when me I'm analyzing.
They can make Chelsea. Chelsea are back. Their new manager is doing well.
New manager bounce. New manager bounce.
See Garnacho, see Pedro, see Neto.
Where did I see
Chelsea can still make top 6.
Where are these bandits coming from? Where are these bandits coming from?
Chelsea currently, they are the team to play.
Kick this guy out.
They are the team to beat.
They are the team of the moment.
They are the team of the moment.
You already said that it's 3-0. So all of you are saying 3-0 against Chelsea. So leave us.
Kingsley, let me talk to Kingsley.
So, you can't talk to
the last time Chelsea defeated Man City was in 2021, May
2021.
The last time they defeated May 2021. That was the last time they defeated Man City.
Wow. What are we now?
2026.
May 2026.
5 years. Since 5 years ago, you guys have not defeated Man City.
Oh, yeah.
Really
Champions League.
That's bad.
On Saturday at Wembley.
Man City that I still defeated Man City, I think in February. Man City, my boys.
Yes, a few months ago.
What silverware? Like what final have you gotten? Like what's the trophy that's like?
I was at Europa League final last season. So don't ask me questions about final.
Europa.
So
Europa League final last season, 2 seasons ago, I won this FA Cup. You are talking about.
The last time I was there, I won't mention the club. It was 4-1. That 3-0 margin that you people are looking for. I won't mention the name of the club, but it was 4-1 straight. I won't mention the name of the club.
Which club?
No, that Europa. I went there and I won.
Yeah, let me finish my analysis. Come on, guys.
Which analysis is it?
I don't understand the analysis he wants to give anymore.
On top,
what are you analyzing? I want to analyze how you
go see trash.
Oh my God! What type of chaos is this?
You analyze your beating. I never said that before.
as I was
Kissy, you
saying,
don't see me sugarcoat Man U analysis before.
always back.
Never.
Sunderland,
Gent
I
is
thought saying
back.
a draw and they play draw.
Cucurella is
This
there,
one they analyze
and
beating.
I hope that
Doku go
Sanchez will be
kill
back.
you.
I hope that Sanchez will be back to, of course, help in the keeping area.
Sanchez.
So if Sanchez is back and
Who
some
hear
other
him talking
people
about
that
Sanchez now? They
I
will think
see will
Sanchez
be
is
back,
one special goalkeeper.
they will be able to like keep like, of course, they
What
won't keep a clean
special
sheet. They won't keep a
Sanchez?
clean sheet, but the game might end at a regular time of like 2-1. The Chelsea might finish at 90 minutes 2-1, or at best they'll go to extra time. No, I think FA Cup they don't have like extra time. They'll just play penalty, I
Penalty.
think. Yeah, so it's either
No, there
Chelsea
is
win
extra
it
time.
at the
There is extra
regulation. Oh,
time.
there's extra time. Okay, so they'll go extra time, and if they don't win it at extra time, penalty. But at best, I see Chelsea winning that match 2-1 because they are coming. I just feel like the boys are going to come to give their all because they don't have anything to play for again. We have only 2 games left: Tottenham and which one other club like that again. So I give it to Chelsea 2-1, and it's left to be seen on Saturday. Okay, so we have two people who said 2-1, irrespective of whether they are Chelsea fans or not, and then we have some two Heritas who said 3-0. That is left to be seen. Okay, so on Wednesday, coming back to Premier League now, on Wednesday, Man City is meeting Crystal Palace. Life goes on. What do you think about that match? Okay, Babs, go ahead.
Easily, Man City should defeat Crystal Palace because they are really hungry for 3 points at the moment. They still want to catch up with Arsenal. So I expect them to defeat Crystal Palace.
Your go this thing, your scoreline. Your scoreline.
My scoreline 2-0. And also with the fact that Crystal Palace are preparing for the finals.
Sorry, I think my network, right?
So
Okay, 2-0. Okay, 2-0 in favor of Man
2-0
City.
Man City.
Yours truly.
Manchester City versus Crystal Palace. Yeah, just like Babs mentioned, I believe Manchester City should win that game. They are playing at home, and they should win that game 2-0. I'll go with 2-0. Although it's possible they win more than that, but I'll predict 2-0. And
2-0.
also, yeah,
Yeah.
considering that they will also be factoring the FA Cup final into their plans as well. So I don't know how that is going to affect them in terms of the team sheet for that match that day. So, but hopefully they win, because if they don't win that game, then of course Arsenal can wrap up
The league is over.
the Arsenal can wrap up the league by the next match.
Yeah, that's right. Life goes on.
Yeah, I was predicting 4-0 for Man City.
4-0 Man
The
City.
reason
win.
being that they need to win. Yeah, they need to win with that margin because Arsenal can sleep with the remaining games, so they need to win on goals.
Yeah, so they need to win on
Yeah,
goals.
4-0.
So your scoreline is because you are seeing them winning on goals. However, that does not mean that those 4-0 will just come like that because as Crystal Palace will not be sleeping. Okay. That doesn't mean I'm supporting us now. So I don't want to see anybody smiling when I'm saying something that is sounding like it's good to their ears. So
Anything
yeah,
anti-Arsenal. The way my head is working is okay. How can Arsenal be a disadvantage?
yeah.
That's how my
So
brain is.
tell me, you might just I thank you for standing on your ground. I might not say it, but it's because I'm angry about the whole thing that went on yesterday. So, but yeah, as a football analyst and as a lover of football, it's left to be said. I don't want to say anything now, but this joy that Arsenal have is just for a short time. It will crumble very soon. So because it will just do you saying that Burnley will go beat you. You are laughing. You think that we're joking here. So my people, Man City will win the match 3-1 because Crystal Palace sometimes you can't just write them off in time of scoring. So and of course I know that Man City will come and be playing with, but now it's not time for Man City to choose either they are for Premier League or they are for FA Cup. So if they are for Premier League, then they have to give their all. There's nothing like, oh, I'm managing players. If you manage players, then that means you are choosing what you want. And I don't think they will even want to be like they are for FA Cup because without FA Cup, they're in Champions League next season. So why should they worry about that? That is just, if they win FA Cup, it's just like a bonus. It's a bonus you get. So I see the
Yeah,
game ending.
Guardiola needs Premier League to crown his whole career now in the
Yeah, and
in
I
his
think
league.
somebody said to me this morning
FA
that
Cup is
Abi,
too small
maybe
for
it was,
him.
maybe it was in our chat that maybe if he doesn't win the Premier League, he might not leave. he might want to stay to show some strength, but that is left to be seen. So then on Friday there will not be any match on Thursday, but there will be a match on. Let me see, just a moment. So
No matches on
there will be a match on Friday, which is
on
Liverpool,
Friday.
Aston Villa, Liverpool.
Aston Villa, Liverpool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Liverpool.
Aston
that was
Villa,
good.
Liverpool.
Should we
Yeah,
talk
so
about weekend matches already?
this Friday match, maybe what we'll do, just let's talk about the Friday, then we can come because Saturday there will not be match, so it will be Sunday because of FA Cup. So we can come back and talk about the Sunday matches on maybe on a Thursday or yeah,
Okay.
on a Thursday. So let's talk about this final game, Liverpool, Aston Villa, Liverpool. Babs.
Liverpool should win because Aston Villa are preparing for the finals, Europa League finals, and Liverpool are not so. Their position in the league is not yet locked like that, so they need the win over Aston Villa so that they will secure number 4, the fourth position. If Aston Villa should win, that means Aston Villa will go to number 4. So the best thing for Liverpool to do is to win the game against Aston Villa, and with the fact that Aston Villa also have not been consistent in the league, I think Liverpool should seize the opportunity to defeat them and win like 2-0.
Yeah, so even if it will be win or draw for Liverpool, Liverpool will still remain at fourth. Yeah, but I don't think you can do. I don't know. That's your, of course, no prejudice. That is your own this thing. But I don't. For me, I don't see Aston Villa. Maybe because sometimes they are messing up in the league. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
They are not so
I just
consistent.
yeah, they are not consistent. But I just hope that they are able to hold Liverpool because it will be their home, so they should be able to like at least get a draw from that match. Come on, because Liverpool is nothing to take on. They might be doing that they are back, but I don't see that cohesion that they are back. So honestly, I see this game going like a draw, yeah, a draw between the both sides. And yeah, that is that from my side. And Kingsley,
This game is very. We have domino effects in the games that are coming up now, mostly that involve Aston Villa, Manchester City, and then Bournemouth. There was a game that was played between Burnley and Aston Villa the past weekend. I made reference to it that we're going to talk about. I was going to make reference to that game later, and this is the time I want to make reference to that game. Aston Villa should have won that game against Burnley. Why? In order to cement their position. Because remember what Bob said as well. In order for them to cement their position in the league. Because it's the top 5 teams that are going to Europe. Currently, Liverpool and Aston Villa have 59 points.
yeah,
You have Bournemouth on 54
Five.
points.
55.
Okay, it's even 55 points. Okay, 55 points.
4
That's
points.
4 points more.
Brighton 53.
Brighton, I'm even more particular about Bournemouth now. Now, see how all the games are tied down. After Manchester City plays Crystal Palace, their last 2 games of the season are first of all, Bournemouth and then Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
Right?
It's crazy.
Aston Villa against Liverpool, they will likely lose that match against Liverpool because they are preparing for final of Europa League, which is 20th of this month. So that's barely 4 or 5 days later. So they will rest some players. Liverpool will defeat them. I see Liverpool winning them in that game on Friday. And if Liverpool defeats them and then Bournemouth goes ahead, so if Liverpool defeats them, it means that Bournemouth, they have a huge chance for their next game. They need to win their next game. And
there will be 1 point difference between them.
Exactly. If they win their next game, they know that there will be 1 point difference. And then Aston Villa, obviously, will be the last game of the season is away to Man City.
They will lose against Man City.
So if they are going to lose against Man City, now see where the jeopardy comes in. That means for Manchester City, the game they are going to play against Bournemouth, which is next week, Wednesday, I believe, or Tuesday or Wednesday next week, they are going to play against Bournemouth after the FA Cup. Very important match. They need to win that match as well against Bournemouth. And Bournemouth knows that if they win their match, they are going to close Aston Villa for fifth play for Champions League. So it's it's a ripple effect for this couple of games that are coming. That's why I'm even more confident that Arsenal is winning this league. It's done for us. You see this, I told you before that this match against West Ham was the match we needed to win the league.
To win the league.
Exactly. That was the match that we
Was
needed to win the league, because every other thing that happens afterwards, all the other teams are for each other's neck.
Exactly.
Yeah, for
Champions League qualification.
That was why Guardiola wanted to change the fixtures. Do you remember 2 or 3 weeks ago when he wanted to change the fixtures?
Yeah,
he was smart. So you guys need to know what is happening. He was smart. He wanted to play Bournemouth first, because he knows that Bournemouth game was the more difficult game. He knows that he was whatever happens, he was going to beat Crystal Palace at home, which obviously we have agreed is going to beat Crystal Palace at home. So he knows that playing Crystal Palace after the FA Cup is a better fixture than playing Bournemouth after the FA Cup. After FA Cup. So everything is just working in Arsenal's
favor
favor
of us now.
Exactly.
But
the officiating, the fixtures, and the playing style, everything is working.
So, Pelumi, whatever hope that you have, my guy, I advise you to just calm yourself now.
Well, maybe what is Aston Villa also is betting their own cards on winning the Europa League, because if
that is what Emery does. That is what he did to us. The season he went that you were talking about you went to the final, you defeated Arsenal 4-1. You didn't want to mention the team. It was Arsenal you defeated 4-1. Who was the coach? Emery. We were 4 points ahead in top 4. This same Emery, 2 games to go, he did this nonsense that wants to happen to Aston Villa, and that's what he did. The only luck that he has is that I think he might win the Europa League, because the team is playing in the final is not a very strong team compared to Chelsea.
You think so? You think Freiburg is not a strong team?
Who?
Freiburg is not a strong team.
Against I think Aston Villa have a better chance. Aston Villa.
Yeah, of course. I know Aston Villa will win, but is you chiding away Freiburg?
No, I'm not chiding that. I said he has a chance to win the Europa League. He has a better chance compared to when he was playing.
There's no Premier League, no EPL.
Okay, guys.
There's no EPL.
There's no what?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I said there's no EPL team in a conference league. So
there's
Crystal Palace.
There's Crystal Palace in the final.
So if Crystal Palace still wins, then we have to that means EPL has like close to 7 clubs that will be in Europe.
Yes, that's the prediction so far.
At least 7.
Yeah, at least seven clubs will be in Europe.
Then Chelsea winning FA Cup. Oh my God,
all right, guys. We are dropping the curtain here. Till we come your way again, please continue to subscribe to our channel, like, share, and comment on our videos. Thank you so much for staying put with us. Till we see you again next time. Bye. Take care.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye.